More swine flu deaths are being reported in Mexico, the epicenter of the outbreak. 3 more people have died there from the virus. In all, almost 50 people have died in Mexico. But there is some good news. Mexico is starting to come back to life after it shuttered businesses to cut off the virus's spread. High schools, universities, dance halls, movie theaters, and bars have reopened across the country. Nearly 3,500 cases have been confirmed in 29 countries, including more than 2,000 in the U.S. Canada has its first swine flu death. The woman, who was in her 30s, had a number of medical conditions.
There was no thought at the time of the death that flu had anything to do with the cause of death.
Meantime, Australia, Japan, Brazil, and Argentina are just the latest countries to confirm their first cases of swine flu.
新型インフルエンザ A, H1N1
Japan's health minister announced the country's first 3 cases Saturday. Authorities in Tokyo have quarantined a high school teacher and 2 teenage students who returned from a school trip to Canada after they tested positive at the airport.
Australia now has its first confirmed case of H1N1 influenza.
Australian officials say the woman who came down with swine flu is no longer infectious. Brazil's president told reporters in his country that everything is under control and that the government will continue monitoring airports.
So if we do move into a pandemic.
Meantime, the World Health Organization says based on past outbreaks, it is possible that a third of the world's population, or about 2 billion people, could become infected if this outbreak turns into a 2-year pandemic. But the organization's flu chief says it's too early to tell how widespread or severe the outbreak will become. Myra Lopez, The Associated Press.